when people talk about the GOAT in boxing, do you think that they're applying, a standard that doesn't fully fit in women's boxing?
It's kind of hard to say. I mean, look, the whole GWOAT thing comes because Claressa Shields has figured out that no one is going to do it for her.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She has to market herself. And she comes into it, having come out of the Olympics in 2012 and gotten nothing. Zero. Where's the Wheatie box? Where's the Coca? Where's the Nike ad? Where's
Anything,
this?
something.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
she had to go back to high school. I mean, she's got things she's got to do. She's 17 years old, but nothing came to her. So when she won the gold in 2016, she was like, no, not going to happen again. So she was very strategic in how she chose her team. She had a manager, took a while to find the right promoter, but she chose a smaller promoter who would partner with her. She chose Dimitri Salito, who was a fighter himself, young kid up from the streets. He was an immigrant, grew up hard scrapple in Brooklyn, was a good fighter, really tried hard, worked hard, and he was in it. He was going to commit to it in a way that she did not see in the larger promotional offers, because she just would have been one among a gazillion. And she took it from there. She took the standpoint of using a male model of creating an enemy and a hero. And she was very content with being the enemy. And she was very, very savvy in the use of social media. She really built a huge base. Her feeling was, I don't care if they hate me, they're still watching me. They're giving me the clicks. They can hate me, they can love me, but they're clicking.
Or they'll buy a ticket to hopefully watch me lose.
Watch her lose, which is what happened at the O2.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to see her lose to Savannah. Yeah. There was no way Savannah was going to touch her. We all knew that, but...
Whoa, hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
Anyway.
But we're on opposite sides, but it's all good.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. But so GWOAT, calling herself the greatest woman of all time, is just a marketing ploy for her to get attention. And people call her that. Is she a GWOAT? She's certainly a pound for pound number 1, number 2 fighter. She and Katie switch places all the time. When Katie retires, Amanda retires, there'll be another number 2. And eventually she'll retire. And then, with hindsight, we can say, well, who was the greatest woman? Well, it's always generational. She's a talent. Yeah. She's a generational talent, male or female. She's a generational talent. Okay.
Yeah.
And she's got the savvy. She has a deep understanding of herself and the world she's in and what she's up against as, frankly, a Black woman in a sport that people love to hate anyway. And will hate on her, because not only is she a Black woman, but she's unapologetically from Flint, Michigan. Okay? She's not trying to change anything. She's playing with how she looks. She's putting silk press on her hair. She's doing a lot of stuff about her physical appearance and so on, because that is helping her find a path. But in my opinion, she knows what she's up against.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, hell no. She's been a fighter her whole life. She's still fighting the fight. So that's important, especially where things are in the world. And so not GWOAT, I have real affection for her. She was kind. She did a foreword for my book. So that's full disclosure. But beyond that, I think she's been good for the sport, even though there are things that I really cringe at sometimes. Even as a lightning of negativity, it still gets the conversation going. In America, to this day, if you ask most people about women's boxing, they will say, Layla Ali.
Yeah.
They don't see it beyond it. Now, there was a film done about her life called The Fire Inside that was based on a documentary. You had Christy Martin's film just came out this year. So these biopics are, again, helping make it part of the conversation. And right now, Claressa's got a relationship with Papoose, who's a rapper. So she's crossing over a little bit out of uh, out of boxing. She's crossing over into the larger world, which might be why there's more success in terms of the kinds of people that are filling the stadiums. Um, but there's a long way to go. And even Nafisa said it. What women have to do is manage their social media. They have to manage their own marketing. We can only bring you so
Yeah.
far. We'll give you a
But
photo shoot.
they also have to support other women because,
Yeah.
and that's on social media, not just the famous ones.
No, they have to be all. They have to be a community, which
They
is
have to be a community. They've got to go to
yeah.
shows,
Yep.
just because they're not boxing and don't have an opportunity, because surely that plays into the success of the sport. Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. Like that's something Claressa has always done.
Always.
Always done, and this was on her own dime for a long time. She would just go to every fight. She would go. She would be seen with the people. Look, she came to London to support Caroline, and she really did give her support. She sat in waiting for the. She sat there for the last 2 rounds of the prior fight. Just being there as support. And she came there into the ring immediately after the fight to say, I'm here for you. In essence, mentoring her. And she's not that much older, but she is in terms of experience and in terms of navigating the landscape of women's boxing. And there are a lot of minefields here.